Hello everybody, what is up? I'm getting emotional. It's been a hot minutes. I feel like that's every time I jump on to film a video, I have to like say that because it's been a while. And if you guys didn't see the title, we were doing a chit chat, get ready with me, because we got lots of catching up to do. First, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. First, I need some chapstick. Second, okay, start off where I've been. So like I think the past few months, honestly, I just haven't posted consistently at all. And I've tried is the thing. I've tried. It is hard living with a roommates, because you have to be the opposing schedule, if you will. And my friends are like, they're the best. They'll be like, sometimes if like I plan to film a video and then they're home or something like that, I'm like, oh, and they're like, oh, I'll go upstairs, no big deal. And so it's like, fine, but I don't want them to feel like they have to do that because it's their home, so like when they get home from work, I don't want to be like, oh, go to your room so I can film a video, and as much as like I want to do that, I feel bad. So that was it for a while. And oh my gosh, I'm like jumping the gun here. I don't work at TJ Maxx anymore. If you guys, watched any of my videos before, I worked at TJ Maxx for 2 years. And I think it was like a couple months ago, a month or two ago at least. Definitely a month, maybe 2 months, like a month and a half, maybe two. I quit. I said, it's my time to go. And I didn't even have a job at that point, but I knew that it was the right time to go. I was slowly dying, it felt like. I felt like I was, pushing myself to become bitter with working and just, getting on this hamster wheel of like living the same day over and over and over again. And I hated that. And the thing with that, what's hard was that because I had such a nice schedule, like not a nice schedule, I didn't have the same schedule. So it felt like for me, I could justify it. I was like, well, it's not the same day, it's like I work like, let's say 7 to 3 one day I work 9 to 5, one day I work, 1 to 9 to 10, something like that. It was switching it up. And so that was the good thing. But for me, it was like just the atmosphere of like, like ringing people out, dealing with customers, closing the store, whatever. Even my management, like that was a breath of fresh air when I got raised to be key carrier so I could be acting manager. It was a breath of fresh air, but it didn't last long enough. And so at some point I was just like, okay, I'm over this. Like it's time to move on. I also didn't want to be there for the rest of my life. And I felt like if I just waited any longer, I'd be in there for a life sentence, and that sounds stupid because obviously I could leave whenever, but I'm the type of person, like I love to give everything to everything that I do. And so, that being said, sometimes I give too much, and everyone says that, like it becomes the cliche thing, but I really do. And so if they're like, okay, you want to be key carrier, fine, then the next year they would convince me to be acting like actual manager, and then I would be in it for the long haul, and I didn't want to do that. So I was just like, I put in my 2 weeks and I said, gotta go. They tried everything, not gonna lie, they really tried everything, and I was just like, I really have to go. So even my last day was like, I didn't say goodbyes, I just went. And that's kind of, I don't recommend unless you're really the type of person like me who's like, who would get like convinced really easily to stay, So I don't know how to explain that. Like I think I probably could have left on a better note, but I was like, I just have to go. Like I can't deal with it being like goodbye, but also if you want to come back, like we'll give you A, B, and C, I didn't want that. So I was just like, gotta go. Didn't have a job for a little bit, but I did have, like, I had mad vacation time, mad personal time, so I had a couple checks worth left in there, and I was shook to the core. So we'd use that up while I was doing Matilda, the musical I just did this past winter's, Christmas. And so we did Matilda, and so I didn't work through that. And then I found a job. I applied literally, felt like to everywhere, and it was obscene. I was like, wow, why is everywhere on their mom saying we're hiring, but they just won't hire me? I'm confused. I was looking for something that was your 9 to 5, no weekends, because I needed the weekends to be I needed the weekends to not be another work day. I needed the weekends to be weekends. And I was like a little bit more, I was like, okay, maybe I'll work nights some days during the week. Like I was being more open about everything else, but I really just wanted no weekends. Like I want my weekends to be my weekends. And so I was looking at a bunch of jobs, and I was thinking like mostly like bank jobs are like basic 9 to 5 because they close at 5, and then you don't work weekends, and then you get basic holidays off. It's like kind of the best of every world. But the few that I applied to didn't respond fast enough, I should say, because eventually they're like, oh, you put in your application. I'm like, yeah, 3 months ago, hello. But anyway, I really just jumped right in. So sorry guys, everything that I'm using will be down below. Sorry. But anyway, so I'm in a chatty Cathy mood because I'm trying not to cry, so I have to just talk a lot, you know? Just gotta let it all out, okay? Okay. Anyway, so I applied to a bunch of banks, whatever, and we're working out. So I started to apply to like more receptionist kind of jobs where I knew that they would, like, depending on where you work, for the most part, you'll just be doing easy stuff, not much. And then for the most part, you will have off on weekends. And so I found H&R Block. If you guys don't know, it's the tax office thing. I don't know, you come to get your taxes done. Anyway, so I applied there, and instantly she was just like, blah, 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 we're hired, like, blah, 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 come in for whatever, we talked on the phone or whatever, and basically she was already planning for me to come in and take a class, like, the next day or something crazy. Like, she really was just needed people. And I felt bad because, like, obviously, I feel bad for people. I'm like, okay, I'm a good worker, like, I promise I won't let you down, but it's also like, do I even want this job? Hello. But I did want it, and I was like, okay, all I have to do is, like, I answer the phone, I make appointments for people. It's pretty freaking easy, not gonna lie. And I get off weekends. It's also seasonal. So it was supposed to be in the beginning, honestly. It was supposed to be part-time seasonal. I do work like 40 hours because they are short-staffed like everywhere else on the planet. So that is nice. I do work full-time now, basically. But I do still seasonal. So at the end of March, in the beginning of March, beginning of April, I don't know, one of those 2 months, the tax season ends, so we don't stay. Like, we're free to try another job, to do whatever we want. And it's not, okay, that sounds crazy, but it's like kind of really nice. And I don't know why everyone doesn't work like a job like this, because it almost feels like summer break or something like that. It's like, bro, I can do what, like, I want. I could get I can work on an ice cream shop if I want to. Like, it's so cool. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I love this idea. For me, I do want to, I'm working on my website. I know I've said this before. I'm working on my website so people can, like, book me, so I can start freelancing. So I'm working on that for real this time. Like, my mom got a lady to do it and everything. I love my mom. Shout out to my mom. She knows the guy. A girl, but she knows a guy, that kind of thing. And so she hooked me up and was like, she'll help you out, whatever. So she is working on that currently, and I'm hoping that it'll be done at least, if anything, by like, March, April, when the tax season is done, so that I can just do that, focus on that. I've also been doing Shipped, which I know I said in some of these videos. So I've been you can make like quite a bit of money doing Shipped. So together, like, I should be okay for the after tax season if I want to just like try to build my freelancing career, So I don't know, we'll see, but that is the game plan, and that's what's going down with my jobs and stuff. So I wanted to definitely tell you guys that. So right now, today I actually got out at 4, which typically I get out at 5, but now me and my roommate both work 9 to 5. So it's a little hard to, do everything. Like, actually, I work 8 to 5. She works 8:15 to 5, something like that. Either way, we both get out at 5, so when we get home, it's hard because we're together. But also, the sun is down by 5 o'clock. And the problem is that, like, my setup here is really made for the sun. You can even tell by the fact that the sun is setting right now, and we're losing a little bit of light here. And so I'm trying to, so I was like, let's hurry up. Because my setup is not made for not light, and I would have to, I really would have to go one day and just spend, like, honestly, an entire day figuring out my lighting situation if I want to not use natural light. because if I'm filming in here using my lights, the natural light is like they don't work well together. But if I'm like using, and vice versa, if I'm using a natural light in my lights, so whatever. So also in other rooms in this house, they're terrible lighting. So I have to go like buy lights, figure out which one will look nice, and da-da-da-da. It's a lot, honestly. So it was kind of just like, we're gonna have to just make this work, you know? So that's why it's hard too, because now I don't really have a setup. And when I'm like, okay, let me film today. Like you saw, like I've been filming for like, what, 10 minutes? And I thought it was gonna be way longer than that. Good. I've been filming for 10 minutes, and you could see how drastic, like the change in the sun. And so by the time I figure out, you know, whatever the lighting is or whatever it's late, and then my roommate's home, or it's late and I have to do A, B, and C, you know. So it's really hard, and I want this to be a priority, and I am working on making it a priority because I love this. This is one of my favorites, and this is my happy place. And you know, the one day I kind of feel like blah. The one thing I want to do is my makeup and sit and chat with you guys. So I have to make it a priority, more of a priority for sure. But I'm just trying to explain, you know, why it's so hard to just sit down and film, you know, like before I just sat down whenever I felt like it, was like, I'm filming today. I don't even care if I filmed already. You know, I don't care if I don't have to upload until from 2 weeks from now, you know. So it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge. Like I said, the sun also sets early, so again, that's really hard. There was one more thing that I couldn't remember. I don't know, but anyway, we're gonna go in with some cream blush. What's next? I don't know, guys. I'm at a really weird point in my life. I'm 22 years old. Have been single for a long time. I'm not the type of person, I don't date around, I won't date around. I don't want to live that life. But like, I've been single for a long time, y'all. And I am just like, I want to get married ASAP. Like ASAP. And so many things just like, I don't know, make me want to have somebody who is in it for the long haul, if that makes sense. Like, I have plenty of friends, but there are no marriage license in friendships and stuff. And so I trust my friends. I love my friends. I'm not sitting here like bashing them. But I just mean that like I really want something steady, something permanent, more permanent, if that makes sense. And so we'll see. But I've been getting like, some guy came into H&R Block today, and you know, usually you kind of like look away, but I like looked him right in his eyes, and I was like, have a great day. Because I'm desperate here. And so I'm sure to some of you, you're like, girl, that means nothing. But to me, it was a step in the right direction, okay? Step in the right direction. Me and my friends, today's Valentine's Day, if you guys don't know, if I slacked and didn't post this on Valentine's Day. And so yesterday was Galentine's Day, and me and my gals, my besties, we hung out. We did we got each other Galentines. They were just cute, like candies and stuff like that. It was really cute, stuffed animals, very nice. We love Galentine's Day here. And I thought of this idea. I was like, guys, we have to like write a dear future husband thing. Like I had, my vision was notes, like a note, like one note, like dear future husband, blah, 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 like a mad long note. But they were like, oh, we can do like dear future husband, like this thing, this fact. So we all have like 30 facts in there that are like, dear future husband, I don't want a cat. You know, and it's so freaking funny. So if you and your gals, like I know Valentine's Day is over, but if you and your gals need something to just do one day, I 10 out of 10 recommend, and I get to hold all the boxes, and I'll be like, and when their future husband, or like when their boyfriend proposed to them, and you know, like they're in it for the long haul, then they'll get boxed, is what we called it. You finna get boxed. And so it's so exciting. Obviously, none of us, not obviously, but none of us are really close enough that it's like super, super exciting, but it's so much fun to just be like, I don't know, to be girls, you know? And I was thinking about too, when I was planning Valentine's Day, I was just like, oh my gosh, like remember when you used to play MASH in school, and you're just like, I don't know, you're like, marry so-and-so and da-da-da-da. And it just like brought me to a place that was so happy, and it was just so bizarre to me, because not that feeling is, I'm happy, I'm a happy person, and I can be happy easily, but it's just like the stress of being an adult, being 22 is crazy. And it's not even like it's like, it's not like so-and-so's dying. And in my example here, it's not like so-and-so's dying, this happened, this broke down. It's not like that. It's literally just life. And it's so bizarre that the moment, like, I thought of MASH, I was just like, I just felt this sudden joy. But, like, you know, then you go back to reality. And so it's such I'm going on a tangent. Although this whole video is a tangent because there wasn't actually anything planned for me to talk about. But, I don't know what I was saying now. But anyway, it's just crazy to me to think about how, I don't know, the adult life just gets to you, I guess, is the actual truth. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, that was the other thing. I almost forgot. The other thing was these past 2 weeks, I was like, new year, new me. I was like, we're going big or going home, you know? And so I really wanted to work on myself, and I was just like, I'm going to read every night, I'm going to work out, I'm going to eat healthy. So for the past 2 weeks, the seriousness of it started the past 2 weeks, I should say. Because, like, before then, we were, like, trying here and there, but it wasn't, like, serious. These past 2 weeks, me and my roommate, and we're, like, we're going ham, we're losing weight, don't even try me. I want to lose, like, freaking 70 pounds this year. Like, it's a wrap. So these past 2 weeks, we've been really trying. So we get home, we do some shifts, make some extra money, and then we've been working out. And then by the time we're done working out, honestly, the night is over. So it is, wow, this was a really hard thing to do together. But so that was another thing, is that, like, these past 2 weeks specifically, I just honestly, there was not enough hours in the day. I was getting up at 7, not getting home until like 6, 7, and then working out, cooking dinner. Like, there was a lot, and then I had to read, and then I had to shower. Like, I showered, then I had to read, then I had to go to bed, because this is where maybe some of us will disagree, because some of people are night owls, so you're like, girl, there's enough hours in the day, don't try me. But I go to bed at like 10, 11. Last night I went to bed at 11, and I was, oh my gosh, I was falling asleep at work. Literally, like, just like, gotta go. I like to go to bed early, 10:30, honestly. So that's why I should say, aren't enough hours in the day. But this week I get out at 4, so most of the days I get out at 4. So hopefully I just, like, you know, film and show you guys some love, because I miss you guys. I've gotten so many, not so many, because I'm gonna make it, that was so dramatic. I've gotten a few freaking, like, brands who still are like, hey, can we work with blah, 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 blah. Don't mind my eyebrows. Just don't do it. Just pretend that they're fine. Let's do that. But so many brands that they're not like big brands. They're like, you know, those ones that are like smaller and like, they're smaller, they're growing or whatever, and they're just looking for a way to, like, kind of get out there. But either way, they reached out, a couple of them have reached out to me, and they're like, do you want to try blah, 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 and then they're like, okay, like, we'll send you blah, 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 if you could post hold on. It's a cute call from my parents telling me what they're doing, see if I wanted to come. See, this is a problem too. It's like when you get a day off or like you get a thing, it's like, okay, well, now I have to do all the other responsibilities that I've been neglecting because I didn't have enough time. It's like going to see my parents. So anyway, I'd like to use this brush, and I know this brush is dirty. I need to wash my brushes so bad. Is anything new? Is there anything new? I don't even know. Isn't this... That is probably my worst, like, one of my worst flaws. I have no idea what I was saying. Not even one. So, this is cool. But anyway, today's actually Valentine's Day. I told you guys that already. But I wanted to do something purple so bad. And I've been dying to use this palette so bad. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. We're just going to go with this middle shade first. And blend that into the crease. I don't even know what I was saying. So anyway, we're trying to get fit. I've probably lost, like, I think total, like, 5 or 6 pounds in the past 2 weeks. So that's really cool. This past weekend was really, really bad, though, because it was my friend's birthday. So we were, like, going ham on everything. But, think that was, but yeah, so whatever. I'm then just gonna go in with this purple shade up here. I haven't told you anything, and now I'm just deciding to lose my train of thought for no reason. It's getting dark outside. Trying to move you guys closer to the sun. We're almost done, I swear. I don't know, I'm trying to think. Like, definitely ask me questions if you're curious about anything down below. Because I got lots of updates. You know, things that are crazy right now. Just like finding God, I guess, through all this stuff is so, to me, it's so hard. I'm having such a hard time because I feel like, I don't know, everything is out of control. And obviously God is the one thing that is in control, but it is so hard just to, you know, just to say, God, you're in control and let it happen. I'm a control freak at some points. I am. I'll admit it, I am. So it's really a hard thing, but I think these past few weeks, like I've been trying on Sundays, I'm like, okay, let's do, on Sundays, really make it a day of rest. And not necessarily do nothing, but like, you know, try to stay home, try to do my laundry, make sure all my laundry stuff is prepped for the week, you know, like make sure there's food in the house, like these things, do the dishes for the week, like try to, I don't know, not stress myself out, give myself that time to relax. And I've been loving it. Like the one Sunday after church, I went to the diner by myself and I just read The Hobbit, and it just was one of the best times I've had, and I feel so good. So I don't know what I'm saying, but that's where I've been. I've just been trying. The answer is I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to find God. I'm trying to find myself in God. And I just don't know what to do with myself, you know? Just searching for answers, searching for the perfect formula on how to live life. And, you know, we all know there's not one, but that's what I feel like I'm doing. Like trying to find my perfect formula, I should say, for life. And so it's been a rough one. It hasn't been too bad. You know, I had my moments where I just said, whoa, this is the happiest I've been in my life. These, like a week ago or a couple weeks ago or whatever. It was just because I literally turned off social media and everything. And I just got my nails done. They're not done anymore, but I got my nails done. I got my eyebrows done. Obviously those are not done either. And I just lived my best life. It was the best I felt in so freaking long. And then it's like then you get back into the habit of everything else, and then it just goes downhill from there. So, anyway. I'm gonna like wake up in the middle of the night like, guys, I forgot to tell you. I'm trying to read a bunch of books this year, so oh my gosh, be prepared to hear about a book in like every single video. But I just finished The Hobbit, like I said, and then I'm reading it's Rick Riordan, I can't even say his name. He wrote the Percy Jacksons, but he also wrote not a second series. He's written a lot of series, but this one is called The Trials of Apollo, and so it's kind of the coolest because it has a little bit of Percy Jackson in it. It's so freaking cool, and then but it's also a different story, so it's exciting, and I love Percy Jackson, and I love Rick Riordan. He's a great writer, very fun, very good for the kids and the 22-year-olds. And then we're just going to go in with some highlighter. So that's fun, yeah. Oh my gosh, this cat. Oh, I was telling you guys about I don't know if I ever finished earlier about the Valentine's Day things. But anyway, so there's a bunch of things in a box that are just so freaking funny because they're like, I don't want to say like, they're not bad things, but they're like kind of warnings. A lot of them are warnings. Like, I hate to break it to you, but I'm kind of needy. So, thank you. It's so funny. But like, hopefully at that point too, like obviously we've been dating long enough that like when he reads it, he's like, haha, and he's not like, girl. So we'll see. Like I told him that if we get a dog, its name has to be like Diesel, Midnight. What was the other one? Zeus. Something tough. Even if it's a little dog. Because it's so cute. So we'll see. We'll see. But it's the simple things in life, you know? I've been trying, y'all. I've been trying. I'm gonna try to, when I'm finished with this video, go freaking edit it before I work out tonight and try to do big things. Try to make big money moves. I don't even know. Is there anywhere I can turn to and I can tell you guys the honest truth that I hate people? That I am devastated at some of the crap that people do. Not even one clue. Didn't even have a clue people are capable of the things that they do. And then they just come out and like stab you right in the chest and you're like, oh, didn't know that was possible. I love to joke. Love to joke around, love to laugh. My favorite freaking thing to do. Love to laugh with all my heart. But like, sometimes when I'm serious, I laugh it off. I'm not kidding, bro. I don't know if you have those people in your life, you're like, I did not know you were crazy. Like, literally, I didn't know you were crazy. Did not know that you are the definition of crazy. I didn't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And I'm on my own planet, like lost, and then I'm gonna wake up and find out I was dead the whole time. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to... Guys, do I buy the new Kosas foundation? Ooh, okay. She hasn't been sprayed in a long time, clearly. Ooh. Should I, guys? Do I buy the new Kosas foundation? Should we do like a window shop kind of thing? Like maybe I won't buy it all, or like I'll show you guys what I end up buying, but do like a little sing. We can do that. We'll do that. We'll film that right after this. Okay, mascara. I'll be back because I need to think of what else I need to say to you guys. All of my mascaras are tragic. A true tragedy. Guys, the e.l.f. Cosmetics, the Cookies and Cream Night Sleeping Mask. Oh, she's a good one. I love the regular e.l.f. Night Sleeping Mask. What is it called? Just Sleeping Night Mask. I don't know. Sleeping Mask. It's the best. It's so freaking good. But the Cookies and Cream one is just as good, and I was shook. It feels so lovely, and you smell so yummy. I love it. I love it. I need new mascaras, y'all. Need new mascaras. All my lip gloss, all my lips products, they look at me like, pick me, choose me, love me. Name it. Somebody better name it. All right, we're going in with the Tarte Maricusa Juicy Lip in the shade Butter Rum. I believe you can still get this. I know it was a holiday set, but I believe you can get this shade. I like this shade a lot, and I love this formula. I just don't wear them enough because I got so many. The horror of this noise. Ugh. So juicy, so pretty. I really want the eyes to be like the focus, but because it's pastel, like a pastel purple, it's a little hard because it's so easily like taken over by something else. So I really love that lip. The blush is a little much, but we're gonna let it rock because I love blush. And yes, guys, I know I just like threw a lot at you, and most of you probably just don't even care, but it's okay because we had fun and we look cute. I'm so excited. I don't want to stop filming, but we'll film another video. I'll film another video, then it will be like I never left. All right, guys. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.